How's it going, everybody? Today we are going to take a small break from all the Bitcoin talk and we are going to talk about the hot topic in cryptocurrency, which today is Ethereum. So, the number two player in cryptocurrency has hit an all time high at around $440, and the market cap has gone all the way up to $39 billion, almost to $40 billion. So, right now they're the second biggest player in cryptocurrency, right behind Bitcoin. And the reason for this huge climb can be attributed to a couple different things. One, usually the crypto coins and markets move in a line. So when Bitcoin goes up, more or less, Ethereum will follow. But for whatever reason, recently that hasn't been happening, and Ethereum has been really stuck at the $300 mark, 305, 295, right in that small chunk, facing a lot of resistance at those levels. But with Bitcoin, approaching these all-time highs, and seems like every day we're getting a new Bitcoin high, Ethereum finally starting to catch up. So part one of that is just the technical indicators. The technical analysis says that when it goes to these oversold levels for so long and it stays so low, eventually it has to come back up, just because there is value there is usage there. And while there may not be a lot of news coming out, not a lot of new developments, there is still value in that coin. The other part of that is, with SegWit2x being delayed, there has been a scatter among the cryptocurrency markets, both with the users and the miners and the developers, for finding which cryptocurrency is going to be able to handle a global takeover. And right now, it doesn't seem like Bitcoin has the capacity or the speed to be able to be that coin, although we still know the stored value has a ton of value, which we will talk about later. But Bitcoin has really been raising a lot of concerns with its block size, the speed. It's with all of this huge volume of transactions. There's really a lot of questions being raised about if it can take over the world like it's expected to. Ethereum, on the other hand, has some of those things to a new level. It can process speeds faster, it can have bigger blocks, and that makes it a much more usable cryptocurrency. So with that and the huge lag, it makes a lot of sense that it came up. And aside from that, in the past couple days, I believe 2 days, the Ethereum exchanges, the Ethereum transactions, have made up 50% of the cryptocurrency transactions, which is very, very rare. Bitcoin was around 30%, and Litecoin making up a small percent, and Ripple making up a small percent. But usually it's Bitcoin is very, very dominant with the size of the volume of transactions going on. So we can see that with all of this kind of search for the new coin of what's going to work, Ethereum really took some market share in the past couple of days. So Bitcoin has still continued to go up. Bitcoin, we're still at around $8,200. So there's no worries with Bitcoin, although we are approaching some resistance levels. But really, the Ethereum gains have to do with just the pure volume that people are buying and getting interested in after they were so uninterested for a long time, as well as the fact that there needs to be a cryptocurrency that core and code and algorithms can handle the size of transactions and the volume of transactions that are going to be necessary if cryptocurrency is going to be the new cash, the new everyday transactional currency. So that is some very exciting news for you guys. But going forward, I would be cautious trading Ethereum. When things hit all-time high, it does have a tendency to pull back. It is very overbought right now. It was up double digits percentage yesterday and is up about 7 to 8%, varying right now today. So be cautious, pay attention to other news, read some news articles. But typically when things hit all-time highs, it is not extremely likely, not impossible, but not extremely likely that it is going to continue to climb higher and higher and higher. There are usually some oscillations where it needs to come back down before we test the next resistance level. So that is what I have for you guys today about Ethereum. As always, if you guys have any questions, please feel free to reach out. We would love to help you guys with whatever questions about cryptocurrency you need answered. So until next time, happy trading and profitable trading.